I don't know if I want to make this a reoccurring thing, but today I'm with my boy Leandro Delgadillo.
Yeah, how's it going?
Ditto.
Can y'all hear me?
Manda?
Alright, cool. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. So the theme for today is coronavirus.
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 Alright.
Okay. So let's continue our conversation we had off the live, Leandro.
Off the air and stuff.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I was watching the news when I came back home yesterday from work, and it said that the CDC officially released a new way you could get infected. They were talking about how you could also get infected by just talking, and obviously, obviously that's I guess similar to fucking coughing ish, because you're releasing air from your mouth, if that makes sense.
Yeah, or some niggas like to spit when they talk, Bro, and honestly, that's the thing.
So I believe people are evil, bro. I believe people get motherfuckers sick on purpose.
Yeah, I seen that, they be licking shit. Yeah. Some dude actually went to jail the other day. I don't know if you seen that TikTok. They was licking the shit in the store.
Oh, wait, you said they were putting their dick in the what?
Nah, some dude was in a Target, I think. And he was in I forgot what aisle it was, but he was just licking a whole fucking section of shit, and he put it on TikTok. But he thought it was all cool and shit. And later on, they ended up catching his ass and put him in jail.
Ooh, big oof, goofy ass dude. Oh nah.
But yeah.
But like you were saying, you're all caught up late as fuck. What happened? Because you were in Mexico, right? You were in Mexico and you were like, whoa, what's going on?
Oh, yeah. So, like I was saying, I was in Mexico or whatnot. And it was around the time, before everything started, Wuhan or anything like that. It was, so I left Mexico December 20...
I was like, go ahead, bro.
I seem to have lost my train of thought.
You said we're in Mexico. Mexico, what the fuck? Wuhan, China, and you were in Mexico.
Yeah, it's like I was saying, I left on the 23rd, I think. And then I was over there for 3 weeks, but around those 3 weeks I already wasn't on social media or anything like that. But there was a lot of things going on, I guess, over here on this side of the world, in the US, because I seen what was it, World War III going on, something like that. And at the time I really didn't know what was going on.
Right, the beginning of the year.
Yeah, beginning of the year type stuff, after New Year's and stuff. And so I seen World War III a trending topic. And then I looked into it, and it was fucking, I think it was between North Korea, and the US, right? Something like that. And then, fucking, that was the second to last week I was there, my second week there. And then, I heard about once I got back from Mexico, I heard about the coronavirus and stuff like that going on. And then, since I go to UIC, they keep us posted on fucking the news and shit that's going on or whatnot. And then I remember I got an email talking about it, the coronavirus, but it wasn't as publicized on the news when I got that email. That makes sense. What I was saying earlier was that there was already a case in the United States before they started taking count of cases. If that makes sense. And then because countries before they started like keeping count in the United States, because that shit didn't start until like March something, bro. They didn't start keeping count in the United States till like March. So that's one thing I read about, and that's kind of like that the United States try to hide it or something, like that we had it here and like try to keep people calm or whatnot before it actually started like breaking out. And then, but besides that though, like what I was thinking about was, or the thing that's been on my mind, like this whole thing once it's all over, was how it's gonna, well, just in general, bro, it's gonna be like everything's gonna be so fucking different once everybody's out. I know a lot of people are still gonna like continue with the daily routine or whatever they did, but like a big thing is fucking people are not gonna shake hands anymore. I think they're gonna be hesitant. I think. Fucking the main one, the biggest one is probably like economic wise, bro, and like jobs and shit like that.
Oh no, yeah, I agree. Yeah.
That one's, cause I know you're working right now and shit, bro. Around this time, you know, like everything going on and shit.
Yeah, around this time, work is pretty much, it's tough because, like, people, they want, wait, what the fuck? Okay, sorry, I'm trying to play the game and talk at the same time. But, like, people are like, I don't know. It's like, oh, hi, Michael. How are you? Michael Bryan just texted in the live stream. It's kind of like, I don't know. It's normal, but like around my area, cause I work in the back. It's like empty.
The back? What do you mean?
Yeah, I work in the back, cause I clean the dishes and I do papas. So
okay.
Yeah. Ooh, shit. But if I were able to like be put in the front, I guess it would be more different. But since I'm in the back, it's not really something of a change. I don't know. Actually, I don't know how to answer your question, because like people. Oh, this is funny. So whenever we make their food, they beam us, you know. They look at us like hella hard, cause you know
they stare you down or whatever.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, and it's funny. It's not like cause you can't really get infected by touching food. It's like something you could inhale through. Yeah.
Actually, no.
What do you
mean?
It's funny.
No, I get you. But
yeah,
I know what I was saying though, but like the whole economic thing, bro. Like, cause I'm saying, like, I know you're working and stuff, you're getting paid, but as far as like everybody that lost their jobs and businesses that closed down and stuff, and it's probably gonna be like that for another.
Oh my God, you're right.
Because supposedly they said it's not gonna be done till April 30th. That's what they got it, as predicted as of now. But who knows how much time it's gonna take for everything to like start back up and open up again, and then like I don't know. It's gonna be like for me what it's gonna feel like, bro. Like what I'm thinking in my mind, it's gonna be like
what
is like you ever watch some movies where it's there's a war going on and someone goes inside a bunker. And like in the movie, it blacks the scene out to make it look like it's fucking. You don't know if it's been days or hours or minutes, but when they come out the bunker, it's like eerie silence in the air and like dust everywhere, and it's just like a whole new reality. That's what I feel this is gonna be like. Like once everything passes over, we're gonna come out back to the world and be like, alright, so how do we continue? You know, after everybody just lost their fucking jobs. School's been shut down, this and that, it's, I don't know, it's gonna be weird, kinda, a weird reality to like come back to.
Okay, well, honestly, like, I feel like nothing's gonna really change after.
Well, that's what I was saying though. Like,
probably like our economics is like, you know, yeah, like the economy is gonna like, I don't know, be like way more expensive because of fucking loans that people are like taking out because, you know,
yeah,
the layoffs and everything.
mm-hmm.
But oh damn. But I don't know. I feel like this is like something we should like learn from. So probably in the future we might be able to like be prepared for some type of new, you know,
virus or something.
Yeah.
Or threat, yeah, in general threat.
Yeah.
Well, that's a big thing too. Like nobody really took it serious. Well, like I'm saying, like in the past tense, 'cause it's still going on. I mean, before it even like hit the U.S., that wasn't really being taken too serious. And then not until like 3 weeks ago or 2, it still wasn't being taken too serious by like the fucking president or whatnot.
Yeah, the fucking, what's the mayor's name? Lori Lightfoot had to step down and
or whatever his name. Yeah.
McGorvich. Whoa.
Not joking. That's that.
Point is, she had to like tell all these people like, hey, you know, we're closing the parks and we're closing the lakefront and we're gonna close this because you guys aren't taking it serious. And obviously, when I seen that message, I was like, wow, you guys can't, you know, act your age. You know, you guys want to come out as soon as the sun pops out. I mean, it was a beautiful day, but it shouldn't really, I don't know, be like a day where you could like dismiss it.
No, I mean that's what, as far as like economic wise, that's what I was saying though. Like it's gonna be weird to come back to everything as far as economic wise, working wise, and everything like that. But everything else on the like, people are still gonna be going out partying and shit. Obviously, right after the virus or everything passes over.
Well, I know I am. Shit.
And then fuck yeah, but I'm saying like I know a lot of other people are gonna be like hesitant to like still interact with people or whatnot, like shake hands. Like it's gonna be, people are still gonna be like tripping over it, if that makes sense. And the reason I think it's like, I mean it's not a bad thing, but it's kind of like, the thing is though, is like, because they said on the news that we wouldn't be surprised if this comes back next fall. So
whoa, what do you mean? Like when they get hit again?
Yeah. So it kind of like threw me off. Like, wait, next fall. So it's like, is it gonna become like a new seasonal disease, or not disease, like a fucking infection virus?
Like,
yeah, like the flu.
Yeah.
So when I heard that, I'm assuming it's gonna be like a new flu, and it's gonna be around for, you know, from now and forever. But that's when I heard that, bro, I'm saying like I didn't know what to think that much. But it's like, one, I don't know, bro. It's hard to put into words. Cause when I heard that, bro.
Yeah, we had to go. Sorry.
There's three, like the main 3 things that I've been thinking on since this is because they really haven't talked much about what I've been thinking on. It really hasn't been answered or anything. Which was, when you get the virus, bro, does it stay in the system and then leave, or does it stay like for good? Because I know there's a lot of like the NBA, the basketball players, when that first happened, it was they ordered them to stay home for like 14 days, no quarantine. So they did, and then they came out with like Instagram live videos talking about like, I feel better, symptom free, this and that. They're just still required to be on lockdown. And I'm not sure if it's like, once you're symptom free, do you still have it in your system? Is it still contagious, or does it go away, you know?
Yeah. Like something that could be lying dormant. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Oh yeah, and it's like, does your body become immune to it too once you get it and you overcome it? Like, it's still gonna be in your body, but it doesn't affect you no more. It's like the flu almost, or like the chicken pox or something. You know, once you get it, it affects you, but after that, it doesn't no more. So it's like, I don't know.
Like,
friendly Wilson deployed.
What else?
We've lost Bravo.
I don't know, man.
I'm trying to think what else. Well, like, the main thing that I was thinking of was that, like, one, economic wise. Two was like, I know people are gonna be hesitant after everything's over, and people are still gonna go back to like to the basic routines if it doesn't really bother them that much. Which I know people like it's a fucking millennials right now that are just like not giving a fuck and still going out. And then fucking that what I was saying was if the thing leaves the body or if it stays and if it's like contagious after you're done with it. Who knows?
And
then, well, like, I guess like a big question too could be if it's like if it was man-made, the virus, like as an attack or something, biological warfare. I mean, what do you think about that?
Oh, honestly, I don't think it's man-made. Oh, actually, you know what? I do, cause in Wuhan, China, you know how they like cook animals and stuff, and they have that little poultry farm or whatever it is, like that market.
The black market, whatever.
Yeah, that market has been there for years, right? And they haven't I don't even know how to word it. I don't even know how to get it. So since it's been there for like decades or some shit, what's the problem? Like why now? Like why is something major coming out of it? And not only that, like that market is so fucking dirty. Like no wonder like people get infected over there.
I mean, you're saying that like as why now? Like have they been eating animals and shit like that or whatever, like different types of meats? Like why now does it like affect them? You're saying?
Yeah, like why now? Why is it happening now and not back then? That's what I'm saying.
So you think they like tampered with it or something? Like they did something to the meat or to the food to make it like affected?
Something like that, yeah. Because if people are just getting sick now and not back then, something must have happened. Like a major change. Yeah.
So I don't even know if that's true though, like about the bat. Like that's what everybody started with, you know? That it was always a bat, that somebody ate a bat and was infected, and it just spread after that. But I mean, it could be possible like they never ate bats before, and they barely started eating bats, and that happened.
But that's on the menu. Yeah. Oh wait. Yeah.
But now I get you. If it's not that, though, what else do you think it can be? Like,
I don't know actually.
I mean, for me, when I thought like about it, about biological warfare wise or whatever, the man-made, I was thinking, because at the time, like I was saying, I was in Mexico, and I heard World War III going on, and then I heard a virus going on. Somebody had like pinned a tweet by North Korea or whatever, or Kim Jong-un, that he said supposedly like, I have a surprise for you for the US, to Donald Trump. So people were saying like there's a conspiracy maybe that the North Korea sent it over, whatever, China sent it over, or made the disease, you know, as a part of like their war, or something like that. Because they're saying war's gonna be fought like biological now, instead of like actual warfare, like fucking bombs and shit.
Yeah, instead of nukes and shit. Well, okay. If it wasn't biological warfare or nukes, what do you think the new step to warfare would be?
If it wasn't biological, what do you mean? Like if it wasn't...
Like if it wasn't like, man-made or, like, like a virus or anything like that. And if it wasn't like, like anything like, that we made before, what do you think it would be now? Like some new shit. What do you think? like
If
like
it
fucking
wasn't
mechs or some shit.
fucking what?
Mechs. You know,
What is
like
that?
fucking robots,
Oh,
drones.
robots. Oh, so you're saying if it wasn't okay? So you're saying like in a we've had like basic war, which is like niggas going to war,
Yeah,
shooting and
like
shit,
just like
and then
infantry
we've
and
had
shit.
biological war right now going on. But if it wasn't that, what I think is next, you're saying?
Yeah.
Or what's like, yeah, possibly maybe that fucking robots, iRobot type shit, you know? You know, Elon Musk and shit. He's been working on Tesla, and then yeah, because I mean, there's not much to think about warfare-wise. I mean, besides what it says. I mean, it's been the same for like so long, you know. World War I, World War II.
What?
I mean, when I think of war, to be honest, bro, war like that, I think of like the major ones, which I'm saying like World War I, World War II. I think of Iraq. You know, when we were in Iraq, whatever, fighting in Iraq. I think of that's pretty much it, bro. And then, well, this brand new thing that came up, the biological warfare, that's about it. But besides that, possibly, yeah, robots are the next thing.
Alright. No, like a few days into the lockdown, I had an interesting conversation with my family, and we talked about how this could all be like some type of conspiracy having to do with 5G and how yeah, like how 5G is
5G?
5G, how 5G could actually like
what is that though? 5G?
5G is like, you know, like I don't know, it's a network. It has something to do with like internet, like the speeds and shit.
Okay. Yeah.
So I heard that 5G like fucks with your, I don't know, like there's some fucking signals that the body gives out, like like the body gives out signals and they get disrupted or something, and that's how, like, I don't know, te hace daño. But I don't know.
So
actually,
you're saying your phone emits like energy or some shit like that?
No, the signal. Cause
the signal from your phone.
Yeah. It has something to do with that. It has, I don't know. I'll put it up.
Because I remember too, there's like when AirPods came out, supposedly they were saying like if you have them on too long, the Bluetooth, because that's what it is, Bluetooth, it can like cause cancer. So I'm not sure if that's like what you're talking about. Like 5G, the Wi-Fi internet connection, whatever, causes like disease or something, you're trying to say? Or what do you mean?
No, that supuestamente 5G is like real bad for you, so that's what's
I didn't even know that
causing.
existed, bro.
No, yeah, it's been around for like a minute now. It's like a network that brings you fast speeds. Fucking, this is about to turn into a fucking commercial. Fucking reliable. Fucking. But yeah, like it's supposedly supposed to be fucking 4, and who the fuck still uses 3G?
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah. It also like helps with like virtual reality. Fucking computer tech shit. Yeah, that's cool.
Well, I mean, if it is, oh no, at first I thought too was like, bro, it's probably just like the government trying to do some shit, like they're moving, you know, guns, ammo, you know, drugs and shit like that while we have to be locked in or whatever.
Ooh,
and
you
it's
know
probably
what?
just like a big event going on that, like, I don't know, bro. I mean, it could be possible, you know. Like, damn, there's so much shit we gotta move around, or like we gotta do that we have to have everybody locked in. Nobody can find out about it, so we'll just make up an excuse. But then again, it's like The big thing too, bro. The major thing too is the numbers that have been coming out, like about the deaths and the infected and all this and that. The numbers are ridiculous, bro. Fucking in the millions and shit, thousands. It's crazy, and that makes you think like, damn, like I don't personally know anybody that's sick or like has died from it, so you don't know if to believe it or not, you know?
Yeah, honestly, like I believe it without like knowing anyone that's sick, cause like if you're sick and you know, cause like there's evidence that there's people in the hospitals getting sick and shit, and like, where was I going with this? Yeah, so there's people in the hospitals, and yeah, I believe like if they tell us something, I'm basically saying I'm a sheep. In other words, you know, fucking, I'm a sheep. You know, it's a fucking the government, you know, believing what they tell me, you know, following their rules and shit. I mean, like, as a citizen, you're supposed to, but still, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. What was the question again?
No, I was just saying, like, if you believe like all these numbers that are coming out, like the data, like if it seems plausible, reasonable, you know? Because like, as I'm saying, like I don't personally know anybody that's sick or has died from it, but like when I see these numbers, it's like, what the fuck, that's crazy. And then they like show images of like coffins and shit. Like, damn, we gotta have all these funerals, coffins. It's, I don't know. It seems like a little bit over the top a little bit, because it just doesn't seem like real, bro. Realistic. It's crazy, you know.
Yeah.
But then again too, it's like I see the videos when they're in the hospitals and they have people like coughing like crazy, or like they don't have enough beds and shit, and the people in the hallways,
the beds and
like,
the ventilators or something like that.
Yeah, bro.
Honestly, that's why I kind of believe it, because if there's a need for something and there's not enough, like they obviously need that for a reason. So
quick question, I don't know, just for thoughts. Do you think marijuana would cure this or no? Because I have a lot of friends that smoke, and they've had it. They haven't been sick in a couple months, you know.
They haven't been sick.
Yeah, it's like they've never. Cause like for me, like.
Oh, you smoke marijuana? That's not what you're saying.
Recreational one, yes.
Oh, recreational. Okay.
Yeah. So for me, it's like. Last year I was sick maybe, I want to say twice, bro. Twice all year.
Okay.
Barely sick, you know. And the beginning of this year, I haven't smoked or anything, you know. Whenever, you know, New Year's resolutions I was making or whatnot. But this past year alone, these past 3 months, I've been sick like 3 times, bro. 4 times.
Ooh.
And it was just like, I don't know if it was like I'm not sure what it is, bro. I'm honestly, but like I'm saying, like weed. As far as weed, I've heard that it helps obviously with some stuff, as far as pain wise or
pain, anxiety,
cancer.
Fucking cancer. Yeah. Okay.
So I'm saying, like, do you think marijuana would help with fucking the virus right now? The coronavirus?
Honestly, no, I don't. Because
like, you don't think there's like one strand like Pineapple Express that will solve everything?
Oh yes, I am very acquainted with this strain. Yes.
You had it before.
Nah, but honestly, I don't think that's gonna help out.
No.
Because like the virus, like it attacks your lungs, and just like smoking would just put like more of a strain. Yeah.
True.
Although like it does like numb pain and like gives you some type of relief for certain things, it's not gonna be the ideal, you know.
Go-to.
Yeah.
But nah, that's the thing too though, like they don't even have obviously like with many viruses or whatever, or like diseases, the way they test for a cure, they gotta make sure the patient has like the how it usually works is like the cure has a virus in it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, like okay,
Yeah.
like an antibody.
Like, I forgot the I forgot the scientific fucking things for it, the names or whatnot. But yeah, it's the cure has to have the virus in it somehow. And then, so for this one, it's like, they have been trying to test people and shit. They say like, oh, if the patient has it already, then if they would be free, if they would be open to like getting tested on and whatnot. You know, with the cures, like certain cures they've been working on and whatnot. But fucking, like, honestly, what do you think a typical cure would consist of besides it already having the virus? I'm not sure what else it could do, man.
Well, I know
you don't know chemist, no biologist or whatever.
But I would like agree with having the virus and an antivirus in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know anything else to it. My dumbass is probably like, you know, well, I am thinking it. I'm like, you know, probably like pinching some insulin or some shit. I don't know. Ibuprofen. Slap some ibuprofen in it. I don't know. Stupid shit.
But you know, it's just a thought, bro. Just a thought. Cause I was thinking too, like I was saying earlier, bro. Like, if there's no cure for, or if there's if they say once you're like done the 14 days and shit, they really haven't said much about like it staying in your system, or if you like it comes out of your system and you like don't have it no more, or if you're still vulnerable to it. So all that like depends too on the type of cure they make, you know. It all depends. I don't know.
Well, yeah, I mean, what, the virus has been around for a few months, right? Like 3?
Yeah.
4?
Well, since 4 months now.
4 months. I'm pretty sure they're focusing on like important things, you know, like infection, like how it evolves. But like, I'm pretty sure if like if a lot of people came to it, you know, fucking started researching, I'm pretty sure they'll like find out certain things about it. Like I didn't know this, but there's like fucking 3 strains of fucking coronavirus now.
3 strains?
Yeah,
I didn't know about that.
Let me search it up. So there was
I know there's supposedly a new virus that they're talking about in China. Supposedly. But as far as like, yeah, it's
no, scrap that, bro. There's not 4, bro. Guess how many there are?
17.
No.
How many? 2.
No.
And then
There's 6.
6. Oof.
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy, bro.
There are 6 currently known strains of coronavirus that infect humans. Hey, hop on card the whole time.
Hop on card?
Yeah. I thought you
I
really
got
came
an invite from Manny Kapala.
What happened?
I got an invite from Manny Kapala and Josh.
GTA?
GTA. Yeah, hop on. Or nah?
I don't know about that. I lost so much money. I don't want to be remembered. You know, I don't want to remind myself.
It's not missions. It's more like
just to cruise around.
Sumo wrestling. Sumo.
Oh, game
That phone
mode?
shit.
I guess.